Okay, Wolf 190D back with another battle here in Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. We have a lone battleship trying to make it back to the task force that has stumbled upon a small detachment of enemy ships. So, this might be a painful lesson, simply because they have destroyers mixed in with their heavy cruisers. But that being said, this is a Bayern class battleship. It's one of my newer designs. I dropped the total tonnage down to 31,000 tons. And we shall see how she performs in this situation. You need to make some solo raiders, but give you an idea of my equipment setup as it is currently. Though I have recently unlocked oil-fired boilers, which allows the semi-oil fuel upgrade to be applied to warships, which it saves on cost a little bit, but what it really does when you start getting into the oil fuels is it increases operational range, and it definitely saves on weight, though one of the perks to coal fuel is that it actually gives you a little bit of padding, so it increases the resistance of the ship. So is the trade-off worth it? More often than not, actually it is, because the operational range almost doubles when you start getting into oil fuels. Ooh, nice hit on the cruiser there. But yeah, I've got a big fat advanced tower on the front end, and the largest of the small rear towers that I could fit. I don't like the early advanced towers on the dreadnought hulls because of these wonky little brakes that they put on them. So, anyway, we almost loaded. Let's see what he's got here. He's got a couple of protected cruisers. Seems to be his lead ship here is a protected cruiser. All right. Ooh, incoming salvo. Nice hits there. Solid hits all. Now, what I have to be really careful about are those destroyers trying to close with this thing, because battleships don't get out of the way of torpedoes so well. Though, as you'll recall, I do have anti-torpedo protection level 3 on these guys, so they deal well enough, but still with battleships it's best not to take torpedo hits. His torpedo range is 4.4. Let's try a little bit of maneuvering here. Now you can see when you turn hard, it does throw your aim off. So far she's doing really well. 4.1k damage to 2. Sometimes you just have to ask the AI, what were you thinking? Drilled. Now, the thing about those armored cruiser designs is that they're very round. So they do have, though that guy wasn't exactly an armored cruiser. That's like pre-dreadnought era. Yeah, these. Well, nope. That's another armored or a protected cruiser. So, see the nice round design on the hull. And now we're on fire. pretty good, actually. The destroyers kind of... You see a bunch of partial pins and then a couple of over penetrations. So you'll notice that I am using the, let me see here, I have the cap ballistics, but the HE shells. So I like high explosives that do fire damage because mainly it's for the secondaries. It allows you to burn up enemy ships in the event that you really have a hard time getting penetrating hits, and mostly it's over penetrating hits that I'm getting on these guys. So, you know, I could actually consider toning down those capped ballistics just a little bit. Let's go ahead and up the speed here a little bit. And she's performing pretty admirably so far. Oh, there we go. That's a good solid penetrating hit. Set the secondaries to fire back on the now I don't recall, I don't think I lengthened my 6-inch turrets, but my barbettes, my 6-inch, or casements rather, my 6-inch casements, I did lengthen. I think on this ship they're currently maxed out. Ooh, got his torpedo. Make this a little bit more cinematic, shall we? Let those guns get loaded back in. Here we go. And it is kind of a nice feature that ships that take heavy damage will start to list. You can see he's got a little bit of a list of port. Oh, blasted his torpedoes. Oh. Graphically speaking, it actually is pretty cool when shells bounce. You can see him pinging off of him right there, spinning away through the air. There's a non-penetrating hit. Back to speeding it up a little bit. Where did that other destroyer run off? Ah, there he is. Setting my secondaries to keep those little pesky destroyers at bay. Drilling the Ingram. Ooh. Ooh, I don't know if you saw that or not, but a nice gout of flame that went gushing out of him. And it looks like he's withdrawing. So I actually was able to do that battle with at maximum speed, but because I'm doing some refits on my battleship fleet here, with the semi-oil fuel, I am starting to up my battleship speed to 24 knots. Now, if your economy isn't financially there, be really careful about going well over the design speed limit for a given hull type, because it can make your ships very, very expensive. And those of you familiar with Doug, Mr. Dink, very expensive. And just waiting on that end battle, because there's no chance that I'm running that destroyer down. Not with this guy. If I had some destroyers of my own, maybe, possibly. Oh. That didn't take long at all, did it? Got that battle in under 30 minutes on the game clock. Right. So the Frithjof, performing pretty admirably. I was really worried about those destroyers trying to close. I mean, I would have. And there's some ship stats for you. Okay. So, as always, thanks for stopping by. Please like, subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and I will see you next time in the Campaign Diaries.